Okay. Hello again. Yeah, I did take the time to go and look at their the new video that was posted for Mega Maker. I guess they just showed off a couple of new elements, both from Mega Man 11. Those like rotating sets of platforms, as well as those cloaked enemies. Anyways, huh? The case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we've seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of tea. No, you're wrong. I saw what I saw. I saw... Huh? What's going on with this cold open? I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Wait, who is that? Slipped him a Mickey. Why won't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps his case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? Huh? The court finds the defendant... The court's adjourned. Well... That was a short case. Thank you everybody for watching. Huh? January 6th, 10:03 a.m. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I'll bet it does, Maya. So I've decided our resolution shall be, Svari, take on the world. Don't you steal his catchphrase. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Yeah, I think we... How was the tweet from Mega Man Maker? Yeah, pretty good. Like I said, we saw a new stage gimmick that's the spinning platform for Mega Man 11 and that cloaked guy from the same game. Right, Coolio. Actual mistletoe is poisonous, so maybe that's why Maya's so loopy. Hey, Dick. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You got some explaining to do. Huh? Hope you got a holiday present for me, Detective. A what? Well, well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Have a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgot about her present, have you? No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think this is when I show you this. What is it? Magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. The heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you! Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... A phony Nick? What? I have an evil twin now? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. Better make this right, pal. Now! That means taking the case back to court, got it? Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution's going to have to wait till next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? Okay, I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? Something we're gonna have to get to the bottom of. So what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony Zine Ehop. I hope not. And what kind of a name for an evil double is Zin Ehop, anyway? Oh, Nick, I got it! If you're gonna ask whether I have a twin brother, the answer's no. Spoil sport. I know, right? And losing to pain. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Yep. Like a guy who just found out he's gonna be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Oh? Who could it be? Let's, I guess we better go to the detention center and find out. This is so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? Oh. Yeah, I recognize her. She was in the second game as well. They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird? Yep. Maggie Bird. Oh. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquit? Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life's been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year, you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, you were? Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Oh. Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. I'm sure it did. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. What happened? This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Très Bien. Très Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. Oh, hey, nice Dragon Ball Z scouter there. And don't think the Phoenix cut there got past me on this other guy. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Ugh. I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. A customer. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. Oh? What? A small bottle of poison. Ooh. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison in my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. This is weird. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a good look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc. Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. I see what you did there. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... What about the killer? What'd he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Is that really it? Can we show her anything? Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Ugh. Hey, Maggie, was my evil double I am there too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, that would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. I said it like that? Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, and your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and So the guy was nothing like me, then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. Weird. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Ever since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Oh, man. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of a murderer. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Zin E-Hop is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zin E-Hop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Trey Bien is then. Trey... Oh, right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Yes, that's right. You... you just realized that, Coolio. Yeah, I mentioned that before. She was our defendant in the first case of the second game. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Yeah, let's try some of that French cuisine. Oh, wow. This is very frou-frou looking place. Wow. Look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You mean a cash register? You know, you're the only one who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I'll bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. It's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? Be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Huh? There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. 100,000 crossed out. 500. Ah ha 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 ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber's supposed to be. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more on this paper. Well, Maggie did say she almost semi-recognized the... Maybe if we show it to her. Let's check out this. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can I picture you doing just that? This table's set nicely. Just needs a customer. That's a good point, Coolio. If this was after a whole month, the police tape is still there. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower. I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit. Damn it, Jim, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Well, let's go show this to Maggie. Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Goodson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie. That paper's actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Goodson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Très Bien. Really? That's strange. Très Bien doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind. Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha, that's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. Wait, what was... Did you see that little photograph? It was covered up before, but... that even kind of looks... Isn't that Mask to Mask? Hopefully he's not involved again. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? Nope. Can't trademark this. So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Karain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Well then... Now that we know this much... Oh la la, bonjour, welcome to Très Bien. Oh, hello? Uh-oh, what is this? What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. What the hell are you? Bonjour, welcome to my petite restaurant. Oh shit. This... Oh, the reactions in the chat. I know. They speak for us all. Yes, indeed. Huh? B Avenue? Oh no, my petite tulip. Huh? Me? Look at his face, like the kitten rejected by his own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath oil melange of Nellory and the Rose. My personal recommendation. All spoken in my horribly stereotyped French accent. Between this person and Teru Teru, it's a tough call. You think I need what? Oui, just add a couple drops of this mixture to the bathwater and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for le monsieur. Who? Me? Look at that face. Like a puppy rejected by life itself. You're fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe a hint of oui. No, I don't want your oui. I will add le peppermint and le clary sage for a fragrance exceptional. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. Oh dear. My beauty? Alors, if you'll be seated, I'll bring you the special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat, we're lawyers. More bien sûr, I know this already, monsieur. You're le Phoenix Wright, no? Oh, my reputation precedes me. Yes, you know me? No, oui. I'll never forget a man who flirts with thee. Especially in court. Oh. Did fake me flirt with you in court? Aw, shit. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Cindy Hop. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Zin Ehop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong, enchanté. Oh dear God. If we must. So what does très bien mean? I know très, that means 3, right? Non, très bien is François. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactamente. L'atmosphère is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? That's a good point. My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate le haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I've lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for le moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. With that pose. I'm the chef. I'm the manager. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Coolio. They probably do charge like $500 a plate. That's why nobody eats here. I'm also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner of aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So could you tell me about what you know about the incident? Bien. It makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. Again, as was pointed out, it's strange that the table is still taped off and the tablecloth hasn't been changed. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after the one in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui! He was dead! Maggie had passed out also! And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. At police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked. But I am not the only one. That old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? So, who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? More oui. As usual, it came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was ill. He saw it too. But he said the same thing. That there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were 2 people. Moi, mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no? About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose? More bien sûr! Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking, perhaps. Even a Frenchman who can't speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool, though. Oh, oui, so handsome. Thanks. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you open your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh man, that's something I don't want to imagine. Oh shit. No, not this. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was the suspect in the murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. A natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised she was the prime suspect. What? After something like that took place before my very eyes. Like what? Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We gotta ask this guy for more info. Stat. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oui, I suppose you could say so. So what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there's anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Shit. Cyclops. No way. What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to... What the? What's wrong? The Magatama. It's gone. What? What? Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? Aw, shit. But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama is nearby. Mr. Armstrong? Could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you'll have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him. The old man spends all his time in the park. The park? Oh, park? What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, ma dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. I guess that's all we can do. Okay, that's some interesting playground equipment. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get their name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. He's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. What? Oh my... What the hell? My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Hello? Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, huh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at him. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this! Well, this old man's gonna be quite a trip. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird?
I don't know any Maggie Bird!
Yes, you do. Maggie. The waitress at Trebian.
Yeah, it's a disgrace, I tell you! Another disgrace!
A disgrace?
And there's a young girl revealing herself like that?
Revealing? What, you mean her uniform?
Youth of today, they don't know any shame! No shame, I tell you! Not 1 ounce! Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan? Like honor and modesty?
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace!
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Do you go to Trebian a lot?
That miserable excuse for a restaurant? The garbage they serve there's not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice?
Trebian's a French restaurant, sir.
Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not this snooty snacks! What about those shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You can see all the way up to there! Yes, the waitresses! They're practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Listen, it's not my restaurant.
Yeah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant. That place, miserable!
He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Yes. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Why, indeed. Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Take that!
He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psych lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama's only on loan. You better find it, or else... if Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in for a world of pain. Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, heaps of them, too. Did you know pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Although they're kind of similar. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You racist bastard. You're overthinking this one a smidge, Maya. This place is so fruity. It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down a few times. Go on. Woo! No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. What have we here, though? Oh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings.
You disgusting rogue, picking up something someone else threw away.
Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
Yeah, that's none of your business.
Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then.
I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back.
Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Sorry, Gramps.
Hey, that's mine.
Let's see. Wait, I think I want to... Let's see. Mademoiselle! Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No. I was just, Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitaciones, you have passed. I will hire you. Oh, Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! Oh no, what are you... Oh no, what have we done to Maya? I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth, Phoenix. Well, 1 second, actually. Okay. Plan my next move here. Just heading back to the... I think we need to head back to the detention center. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. Guess I asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask. Okay, I think... Yeah, we have the Criminal Affairs Department. That's it. Oh, it's cool. I just muted it for a second there. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's got to find her innocent. Not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Yeah, and we see why Gumshoe is so invested in this. He kind of implied earlier in the back in the second game that he kind of had a thing for Maggie. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godet's gonna be the prosecutor. Cyclops again, huh? Him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. Gumshoe has pretty good taste, I would say. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Okay, okay. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know? Uh-huh. Hey, what's with the funny look, pal? I was just... it wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was, Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure thing. Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You gotta be blind not to see what's on your mind. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. I see. Programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder. Pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. So it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So, I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes. But she's a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? Yeah, tell us. The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. Oh, yes. CD. Oh, yeah, she did mention something about a CD. And there's a sample CD at the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table? Not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? If by that she means the Dragon Ball Z Scouter. Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. Radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Trey Bien didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Especially after we saw those psych locks. Let me see. This had the name of the CD on it. What's that, a sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Très Bien. Say the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Phoenix, come on. He's trying to help you out here. No, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal. I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It would be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Otherwise, have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It's great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? The chef of Très Bien, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of the toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved in this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant, you don't have to explain, really. About... So, what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Très Bien? It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's not even connected with the case anyways. Come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, the sort of stuff is kind of, unimportant, gossipy stuff. You know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Très Bien and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose to get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef and Très Bien, then report back to Gumshoe. I guess we gotta. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. Suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Très Bien once things have cooled off. Huh? Ah, here we go. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, Hello. Are you, She looks like Nico Robin from One Piece. Who was that just now? Customer? Or Wednesday Addams, maybe. She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome, B Avenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, Maya! Oh, you are cute in that outfit. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya! Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who is that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice-looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra-cute waitress. Of course not. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't! Come on, Nick! It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Aw, Phoenix. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, oh, shit. Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Oh, dear. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is the set lunch, then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's... $45?! Oh, my God. Oh, wait a sec, Maya! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are. Our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks? Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Oh dear. It was terrible. Really? Oh dear. Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered, I gotta clean the toilets. Oh, God. Oh, dear, the food here is shit, isn't it? No wonder you don't have any customers. Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Trabian lunch special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Yes. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you going to show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. And here it is, the famous Très Bien kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. Really? There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Now, I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Oh, look! Right there on the counter. Oh! My Magatama! What's it doing there? What indeed? Did Jean take it off us? A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and ablicone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate's the only French dish I know the name of. Now this is one large mirror. Oh, but this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon. On that sad Saturday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. Maya is not impressed. I don't think Phoenix is either. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy boils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. What do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Could it be? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Moving back out here. Seems we do have a, the old guy's not here anymore, but we have a, busted-looking scooter? Drat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. What is this? Scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. Guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Oh! Holy shit, who is doing all that screaming? Hello? Oh, what the shit? Hey, who's it 62 with my bike? No, that's... You've been messing with my new ride. Is that who you've been doing? Yeah, I think we've, met, what was it? Zine Enop? Is this him? You's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me, I was just passing by. Hey, who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay, you catch my drift? No, wait a sec, I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. Wise guy, huh? I'ma beat you so hard it'll feel like you was smooching the express train. Oh. Just better watch your back. This ain't over. We'll round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney. Phoenix Wright? Say you, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. You are not. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. Oh boy. He's gone. How did anyone mistake that for me, though? Good God. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Yeah, like I just said. Guess I better make a note of that scooter. Wheel guard's all smashed up. Huh? Who's that? Oh, him again. Oh, it's you.
Few threats from a little brat like that? And you look like a pigeon that got seeds in its eyes.
Have you been here the whole time, then?
I was in that strawberry. Had some thinking to do.
More like you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Take that!
Great, he's got psych locks too. That's great. I knew it. This old guy's got something to hide. But what could it be? Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. He must be in the sports paper with that memo scribbled on it. So, what'd they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Ilg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. I see. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, guess they'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Yes. Got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. Doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? Cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. Must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about earlier. Guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Oh? So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Trabian, pal? Unfortunately we have. Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean. He's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Oh, really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. Oh. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. I'm sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet the chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. $500,000. The owner of the loan is Tender Lender. It's for $500,000, pal. That's, $500,000 bills! What was the in there for? Was there really that much money tied up in this case? Can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know. No, I don't, but I think I sort of get the picture. I'm sure they're anything but tender. Indeed. Hey, Maya. Now I think we should be... Oh, no. Should be able to work his psych lock now. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant you dislike so much?
Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat.
To eat? Is that the whole truth?
What do you mean?
I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof you got?
I can tell not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. Because it sucks. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu.
That's a twin tea set.
The food at Très Bien is terrible and expensive.
You're wrong. It's cheap.
Really? Huh?
I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons.
What a load of crock.
Taste another story, but the price, it's nothing to me.
So you're saying you go there because you got money to burn?
Exactly. I have so much cash I can go for a swim in my money vault every day.
Okay, Scrooge McDuck, unfortunately that's a lie.
What?
You don't have money to burn, you're flat broke. We found his, what was it? Yeah, the job listings. This is yours, right?
My magazine.
Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
I was, so what? So I was looking for a job. I was buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money.
Oh?
I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino.
The Javachino? Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
$8? Oh my god. Those had better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not, but anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day.
Newspapers?
Exactly. They don't want me hanging around home, so I go there.
I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Très Bien. Ah, yes, Tim Hortons. In my area, we have pretty much Tim Hortons on almost every street corner. Here in central Ohio. But yeah, this was about the only paper that was there. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Très Bien.
So what of it?
This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago.
What?
Do you see what I'm getting at? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
I'm not hiding anything!
I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Très Bien is... you go to gawk at the waitresses, don't you?
What are you asking me about that girl for?
She was the waitress at Très Bien. Therefore, the answer to the mystery: why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Yeah, I know Tim Hortons is pretty much a Canadian originates from Canada, but kind of a bit more regional around here. Like the area I'm at, they're pretty common. Other places, not so It really depends. It'll either be Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts, which is like the predominant coffee shop of the area. Or Starbucks. Yeah, Tim Hortons, Dunkin' Donuts, or Starbucks. Take your pick.
But I don't recognize that face.
And you're probably telling the truth there. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not a huge Starbucks fan either, I will admit. I lean more towards Tim Hortons myself. You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform's all you can think about, isn't it?
I can't take it.
To you, that waitress was your fetish?
Enough, please! No more! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Another dirty old man, is he? Sir?
It's true, I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm getting one of those lousy cups of Javicino every time for $8. All because of the serving girl. Punish me, lock me up.
Really, that's not what I'm here for.
You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like.
Get out of my head, please. Anyways,
you know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
No, really, listen, sir.
Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boys, so show some respect. I'm Victor Kudo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo.
You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more.
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident. Which means I have to hear his testimony, one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psych locks and everything. Guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Shit, is that what we have to do? Excuse me. When he's in a better mood, huh? Well, I guess we kind of got off that what puts him in a good mood. My, Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Ouch! Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess. Now that we know his weakness. Sir?
You again. Well, I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me. I'm sorry, Maya. Oh, God. I'm gonna feel so dirty for doing this, aren't I? It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Huh?
You're still just a little child.
Huh?
Roll along playing the slide, alright?
Play on the slide? Oh, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. No, never mind.
Pigeon!
How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir.
What? Can't you see him feeding the pigeon?
Is that... Mia! Oh, thank you, Mia.
Well...
If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
Yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo.
Oh, boy. Oh, Mia. Way to have him eat out of the palm of your hand. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Java Cheeto?
It's like he's a different person.
It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see?
And? Was the customer alone?
Definitely! He was the only person at the table. Then, he took one sip of his Javachino and...
And?
And he said something like, "Urgh!" and then collapsed, dead.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know.
He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Right, no soul lock appeared, so apparently he's telling the truth about that part. Do you like the food at Trebian?
Well, of course, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story. London's in England, not France.
Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much, I can't take it. I want France!
Oh, this guy. I can't believe Mia's laughing at this guy. Ugh. You visit Trebian a lot, don't you?
Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear.
The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
That's right, that man's an ex-con.
He is, huh? He's an ex-con? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes, I can't take this.
Mia's really got this guy eaten out of her hand.
He steals things from his customers.
Oh, like what he did with our Magatama. From his customers?
Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course! He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my cappuccino.
He really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
Haiku.
A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef.
Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender.
If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for Mia. I know, Mia is being quite the seductress here, isn't she? Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Thanks. Thanks nonetheless, Mia. Anyways, hold on a sec. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Aw, but I liked you in your cute, waitress uniform. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya! No, how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Yeah, you had Psych Locks too. Mr. Armstrong had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you don't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course! Let me think. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Allô, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. Lotto ticket? Oh, is that what's on the table? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... it disappeared. The ticket disappeared? These were the motives that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Oh. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why. No, sir, you doubt me? But I've confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by... Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability... a very high probability that it was you. Oh! Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. Why, you have no evidence! I'm not Mask the Mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Oh, perhaps Doc would be nice. A tureen, maybe. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about my lunch menu. Terrine le canard. What do you think? That sounds lovely. Au revoir, monsieur. I must go buy the ingredients. Guess my evidence is a bit of a lame duck. Wait. What is this, a poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before. A wicked man or woman. Repeat offender. I'm sorry I have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you've been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! La monsieur, you are the liar! You deny it? Do not make le false accusations, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof that I have stolen from any one of my customers. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama, and I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oui. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and the figurines. And it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is the truth. I'm just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time, it was not the small trinket, oui. It was $500,000. Manon, why would I steal it? I've no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Yeah. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Oh. You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Oh. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Oh. No! Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Mr. Armstrong, you said the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, 500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? Oui, he had all of these tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? So he admits to stealing his ticket, but not to poisoning him. The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. Oh? I did not take it. The ticket for 500,000, I mean. You didn't? But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Non, ma fille. It was not. That's enough. Huh? Ah! Goat it! What the heck are you doing here? I guess sampling the coffee. Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came in here for coffee. Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day of question. I'm the airhead, non, just a pretty little girl who's everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty number. Oh, with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You'll see, I'm just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Yeah. Voila, you two! Time to laugh at that pretty little airhead! Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? Did Amy, or, did Maggie have it on her? It didn't sound like she did. I get a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. Okay. With that, I think this is a good place to call this a stream. Next time, I don't know if next time I'll come back to this. I haven't done King's Quest in quite a while. Maybe I should return to that one. Maybe I'll, thank you, Coolio. Maybe next time I'll go back to King's Quest and, continue on with that one. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.